Welcome back to the Venture DX Radio Shop. Rag Chew night tonight, Friday night. Rag Chew night. Who wants to join for a Rag Chew tonight? Got this beautiful 920 easy right here. CQDX 200 New York. 200 upstate New York. Leadfoot Johnny, how are you? 200 New York, we trying. Anybody copy this station? How you doing, BT?
QSL 86, I do believe you said 86 Center. I usually go ahead, sir.
200 upstate New York.
Atlantic City, I didn't hear that part of it out there in the QSL. How you doing out there, my friend? Romeo Foxtrot 387 Arizona, waving back, bringing it on back.
How about Arizona? How about Arizona? 200 200 New York.
Go back up there, heard a 0020. Right on out tomorrow. It's a main event.
200 200 New York. 200 New York.
Sounding really well. 200 we're going to hand Cinder and let the 10 roll out there. Got a bunch of guys coming back out here in Arizona. We got conditions, believe it or not. It's about 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. Romeo Foxtrot 387 Arizona operator Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Romeo. Go for it, guys.
Roger, Paul. No, I appreciate the comeback. Just playing around this Yaesu 920 over here. Okay, no problem. Catch you later for sure. Around Arizona, Sound of Real Choice. 200 200 in New York. Check it out on YouTube. Got the live gate rolling here on YouTube. DX Radio Shop. Catch me later.
Yeah, I got so many of you guys coming back. It's like fireflies, man. I don't know what to do. I got to get a net out there to hold you all in there. Romeo Foxtrot 387 Arizona. We do appreciate the contact out there. There's so many.
Anyway, so yeah, tonight's going to be a Rag Chew night, guys. Anyone wants to do a little rattle John, go ahead and do so. We're just kind of playing for a little bit. We're not doing nothing fancy here. Just kind of hanging out for a little bit, checking a few things here and there, and all that wonderful stuff. So if anybody wants to create a conversation, feel free to do so. How you doing, James? Leadfoot already saw this, but I'll show everybody else too. That's the new addition to the bench. That's my new addition to the bench. So what this doesn't know, that's not a cracked lens, it's the needle. So, but so what this will do here is got a special sensor probe, and this will be able to measure what my dBm is onto the power. So you got to convert your wattage. And again, everybody hates math. You got to know all this stuff. That's what makes you a good tech. Convert your wattage to dBm. This will pick up exactly what that is. Zero it out, measure it. You can change the unit to milliwatts, or you can change it to dBm. And so in the book, it'll tell you how many dBm you're supposed to be. So let's say, I don't know, 17 watt would be probably around 23 dBm roughly, somewhere in there. So, or no, that's gonna be what? See, 20 watt. 20 watt would put you, or let's see, yeah, 17 to 20 watt would put you probably about a 57, I believe it is. Yeah, that should be around like 57 dBm, I believe. I had to recalculate it. But anyways, this will measure exactly that and tell me what to do. When you have amplifiers, I'm not working on amplifiers. I don't do that no more. I quit doing it 2 years ago. But like these big rigs here with a big power amplifier built inside, to put this on a test and check your draw, you can do that as well and see if there's any finals bad. This will tell you exactly what's going on with that. So this is a great level meter to use for those reasons. That's a hell of a 920, let me tell you what. Really nice radio. Arizona's coming in strong. I don't know, after sitting under my 32 antennas, who knows? So while we're doing rag chew tonight, we'll do a couple things for sale. Okay, first thing we've got, Connex 3400. Now, where I'm not going to bother transmitting on these, they are already aligned and tuned. I'm just going to power it up so you guys kind of see the prettiness to it. Look how pretty that is, nice and blue. Nice and pretty blue, look at that, isn't that beautiful? I wish I had sideband, I'd keep it. Just for that reason. But anyway, so I've got this one here available. If anybody's interested. Just the radio. No mic. No power cord. No mounting hardware. Just the radio. $200, shipping including. So we have the Connex 3400 HP, if anybody's interested in that. Does about 65 watts out. That nice North Point right here. If anybody's interested in one of those, got this here available as well. Radio 1212, your little frequency. This is North Point right here. I'll probably do like, I don't know, $200 plus shipping. Like do $225 shipping including. So how you doing, Matt? How you doing, 142? Nice Connex. If anybody is interested in one of those, this is a nice Connex 3300 HP. There you go. 2950DX. How you doing, Ron? How you doing, Alan? That will come with the mounting bracket, mounting knobs, no power cord. I do have a microphone for it, yes. How you doing, World Radio? How are you? So we got this 2950DX with the microphone, with the mounting hardware, with the knobs, no power cord. That's the only thing we do not have. I gotta order more power cords. I just ran out here recently. People have been buying those left and right. So $325 for the radio, the bracket, and the knobs, already tuned and aligned, ready to go. Got a nice 2950DX. And we have another Connex 3300, yep, 3300. Another Connex right here. Pretty. Okay. If anyone's interested in that, also available. This one here, we'll do the 200, shipping including, because it is a little rough for some scratches and stuff like that. Nice Galaxy I think it's 44. Yep, 44. Galaxy 44. Let's get the variable power, by the way. And we have a static Chrome used noise canceling microphone if anybody's interested in one of those. If anyone's interested in any of this stuff, you can contact me 315-573-9205 or 315-945-1600. I try to list things every now and again. We try to do it on Friday nights if we don't forget, but we usually get too tied up and busy working on everyone else's stuff, so it's kind of hard to keep track of everything, but we try anyway, so. How you doing, Coast to Coast? How you doing, Ray? What's $20, Matt? What, the microphone? You want that for 20 bucks? How about a British Columbia? How about a British Columbia 200-200 New York? Yeah, come on back to New York. Tell those other guys they can wait a few minutes, no doubt. 200-200 DX Radio Shop, New York. Roger, roger. Hey, have a good Father's Day coming up to you as well. Be safe. We'll catch you down the road for sure, no doubt. 200-200 New York we go. $20 on the microphone, huh? That one there would be $35, shipping included. Arizona coming nice and loud for sure. 200-200 New York. Anyways, this is Rag tonight, guys. Who would like to talk about which tonight?
tall with the strawberry blonde fall. Sunglasses and a bonnet. Designer tees with apple trees on it. Arizona, 429 Arizona, standby. Okay, Carolina, Roger, out in the Puckeye. Yeah, you're pulling in here. We were trying to pull somebody out, and you came right over everything. Sounded real good here. I'm up in northwest Arizona. You got 429, Roger.
Well, maybe tomorrow, I don't know.
Okay, there's 61 in the Buckeye. Hey, you have a good evening out there, and enjoy the grandkids for sure. So, have a good one. 429 Arizona, stand by.
Yeah, turn that down a little bit. So anyways, we're just kind of like rag chewing, hanging out for the night. So anybody wants to jump into a conversation in the chat, feel free to do so, no doubt. So, how you doing there, John Hill? So, Matt, earlier we were doing your bias check together, and so there are some radios that you can check by voltage as well. So, for example, the Connex 33, you can do, you check your driver at 4 volts, and you can check your pair of finals there at 3.8 volts. Oh, new shop's coming along slowly. That's for sure. So we're trying to speed things up, but got a ways to go yet before that new shop is ready to go. So yeah. You want the Confederate one, Johnny? Okay. Send them on up, Alan. We'll take care of them for you. Oh, let's see. Southern California, 200, New York. We want both connexes, Johnny? How you doing, David? What do you got for radios, Alan, that you need work on? Oh, the 920? Oh, thanks, Matt. I didn't see that. Yeah, I'll put your connexes, I'll put both aside for you there. Yeah, that's a Yaesu 920, Johnny. Oh, the Courier Galaxy 6? Okay, yeah. How you doing, Eric? You're very welcome, no problem. And boy, oh boy, I wish I could get out. 200, New York.
Yeah, I hear you out there. Yellow 918 out there around Sacktown. Mongoose at it.
Hey, Mongoose. I'm out of Mongoose on a real choice around New York. 200, the Big Apple told you that.
I give credit where credit's deserved. 747, big plane in the Cascades. We'll be on the side reading the message.
I'm out at 747. I'm out at 747. 200, New York, we waving at you.
No. What you're listening to is some schooling, boy.
Yeah, turn that down for a minute. Yeah, this was all set up for the 11-meter mod and whatnot, so it took a little bit to get this thing going, but we finally figured it out. Anyway, so let's talk about a few things here tonight. A few things I want to mention anyway is when my new shop does get finished, hopefully soon. I said we'll have photos and all that stuff available when we get to it, and give everybody a nice little tour. What you're used to seeing right now for test equipment, you will continue to see. However, we've added several more pieces to that. So you'll be able to see a lot more as we're running dual benches in our new shop. Gonna have two benches side by side. So if I'm stuck on one, I don't have to worry about disconnecting and get her off the bench and work on someone else's, I can kind of work side by side and have a lot of room. So it's going to be a nice turnout when we get her all squared away, said and done. And I don't know, let's say it's hopefully very soon, but it's going to be a little bit. We got a lot of things to do out there yet, so got to take and get the frame and all that built up and this, that, and the other, and run the electric and all the wonderful stuff. Put a panel out there yet for the sub panel. So we got quite a bit to go on for sure, but hopefully here in the next 2-3 weeks we'll have it all done and we'll be out in the garage finally. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Okay, 456, take care, have a great night. Or should I say morning, 3 a.m. to you? Okay. 10 o'clock here, p.m. Turn this down for a little bit. Now let's do a little bit of trivia for everybody here tonight and see how things are going out there for sure. Kirk Angel, how are you? Well, thank you, Leadfoot. Yeah, I heard Australia. How about her Australia? How about her Australia? 200 New York. How about her Australia? How about you Australia? 200 New York. Yeah, that ain't Australia. Someone posing as it. Anyways, let's do a little trivia question for everybody. If you guys, let's say, because we got to separate the ones who hack up radios and whatnot for sure. We're going to take and do a little quiz here for everybody. What you got there, Kirk? A Cobra 29? Okay. Yeah, send her on up and take care of it for you, no problem. So here's your trivia question, guys. If we are using a 20-watt dead key, we'll say for example, which you should never have, but let's just say you got 20-watt dead key, or better yet, let's change that. Let's say you got 20-watt PEP. Okay, so that is your wattage. What would be your dBm? Can anybody come up with an answer on that? At a 50 ohm impedance, what would it be at dBm? Okay, so if you got 20-watt PEP, what does that equate to as dBm? And when you get that answer, then I want to ask you that what is the voltage of RMS of that figure that you guys come up with for dBm? That'll be my trivia question for everybody out there tonight. If you have 20 watts PEP, how many dBm is it at 50 ohm impedance? And what is the voltage RMS? What's the RMS voltage reading to that? And if you guys can calculate those out nicely, then here's your bonus. What would be your decibel volts, your dB volts? Let's see how everybody does. I can just imagine how many people are on Google right now looking. Start posting your comments in there, guys. We'll see what you got. Yeah, there you go, Johnny. Google it, right? 20 watt PEP. What is the dBm of that at a 50 ohm impedance? And when you get the answer, post it in the comments, and then tell me what the RMS voltage would be to that answer, and then also tell me what your dB voltage is, your decimal voltage. Let's see. Leadfoot says you're gonna flunk, Johnny. Kirk says another language, huh? Coast to coast, you're just looking into your mind. Only darkness. Okay. Well, there's a bright bulb somewhere. He's got a little. Turn the dimmer switch up, I guess. Here, let me put that in the chat for you guys. All right. 20 watt PEP. Ah, that type it over here. There we go. Equals question mark dBm, and that's going to be at the impedance of 50 ohm. How you doing, Maynard? And when you figure that out, what? Let me see. I wrote my questions down for you guys earlier too. I had some other questions I'm going to ask you, but let's just start with this anyways. So, if you got 20 watt PEP, what is that in dBm? And then this is going to be at the impedance of 50 ohm. Maynard says 30 dBm. You're not too far off. Keep going. And then what is the RMS? And then if you calculate it, there, just wrote that all in the chat for you guys. Okay, so remember, trivia question was, for the week, is 20 watt PEP equals how many dBm at a 50 ohm impedance? What is the RMS value, and what is your dB voltage value? What's the value of all that? Ron says 12 to 18. No. Maynard says 50 dBm. Close. Johnny, where'd you go? I thought you were Googling it. I don't want to hear what that was. Come on, guys. We got 60 people on here right now. Don't be afraid to put some answers out. Only wrong answer is if you don't answer at all. But at least try. It's not here. We're not here to, put anybody down. Just trying to give a little nice little trivia question. We like to get some education out to everybody. That's all. So, but anyway, so let's give it a couple more moments before we give you guys some calculations here. Okay. Come on, Johnny, you can do this. 20 watt PEP out of a radio, okay? So you got a CB radio produce a 20 watt PEP. What is the dBm value at 50 ohm impedance? And what is the RMS value? And also, if you can calculate those, you should be able to figure out what is your dBV, your decimal voltage. Maynard, you're just going back and forth. You're a goofball. 40 dBm. If I tell you this way, I'll put it to you like this. This way here, Maynard, you're like extremely close. So now you're going to start pulling numbers out your magical hat there. You're very close. Like really close. John Hill says 42. Well, John, you're about the closest anyone's been on here yet, so... John Hill says 42. So let's go with that, okay? So your answer is actually 43.01. Okay? So there's a whole math equation to figure this all out. So you have, it's 43.01 dBm if you have a 20 watt PEP. That's your output, your final output signal, okay? And so now that you got your dBm figured out at a 50 ohm impedance, what would be the RMS of that 4301 dBm 20 watt PEP output? What would be your RMS? Now we're talking RMS voltage, guys. What would that be? And then also, if you can figure this out, what would be your decibel voltage? 101 Southern California, sounding good in New York. 200 DX Radio Shop. That's a good guess, John Hill. Now you gotta figure out the RMS voltage. Oh, come on, Maynard. You are so close, too. Well, I guess, Johnny, Leadfoot's going to give you a F. So I guess that's not bad for being fantastic, right? I'm on 37 lower sideband, Ron. California's coming in pretty nice. Okay, Maynard says 8 volts. Okay, well, no, not quite. So if you have a 20 watt, I'll help you guys out for a little bit. I know this is a tricky trivia question. I thought maybe some of the standby techs that usually jump in and say hi, or my trolls. I was kind of hoping some of them might want to learn a thing or two. Anyway, if you got a 20 watt PEP signal, okay, then that is your output from your radio, and you have a so the dBm would be 43.01 if you want to be exact when you calculate it all out. Otherwise, it'd be 43 dBm, and your RMS would be right around 32, 31 and a half, 32, about 32 volt. And then your decimal voltage would be about 30. So there you have it, guys. Who's that around California calling DX Radio Shop here in New York? Come on. Somebody out there in California calling. Hey, 357, 357, you copy New York? 200, 200 waving. I appreciate the comeback, no doubt. 200, 200 New York, we waving back. Here, I'll give you guys a little simpler question. How many volts would equal 12,800 millivolts? Yeah, come on, who's out here calling 200 New York, 200 DX Radio Shop? We got you in there. Didn't quite catch your number. I think it was 357 or something or other. I don't know. Summer's out in California. We keep hearing you out here. I don't know if you got a copy on me or not, but 2 down below around New York, we waving back. Leadfoot says 32 RMS, huh? Yes, grounding is very important. Absolutely. One more 4 volts. 12,800 millivolts equals how many volts, guys? $12.8. Oh, Jan knows that. Now, be honest, Jan. Did you use Google or a calculator, or did you know this? But yes, that is the correct answer. Yes. Of course, Jan's been in electronics for a long time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he already knew that long before. So now, see, we got somebody here who actually knows a thing or two, just like also, or what do they call it? Farmers Insurance or Allstate or something, or whatever how they, yeah, Allstate, I think it is, right? The insurance company or commercials. Yeah, was that you, Ron, calling me? Let's go to 36. Go to 36, Ron. And we'll see if I can pull you out. Yeah, I'm not picking you up on there, Ron. I hear these other guys anyways, but... Let's do a final trivia question for everybody. If you have a minus 10 dBW, decimal watt, tell me how many watts that would equate to. Minus 10 decibel watts equals how many watts? Is that you, Ron, right now talking on her? All right, I got you in there here, 357. 357, Mr. Ron, Central Valley. You got me in your receive now? 200, New York. We waving at you. Go ahead, Ron. I guess he ain't picking me up. Nope, not 25 watts. That actually equate to 0.1 would be your answer, by the way. British Columbia. Well, anyway, so I gave you guys some nice trivia questions anyways. We got some that did pretty good. Yeah.
Can I got some of my blood work back?
Okay.
Well, this one blood work. Blood of people with leukemia or cancer.
Oh. Well, that's not good. I guess you gotta wait until you see what your doctor says.
What hell's my body doing?
I don't know, but I'm live stream right now, so I'll give you a few minutes. Yeah, just not getting that in right conditions, I guess, then tonight, Ron. Yeah. How about something easy? Alright, how about this one really quickly? Here's a simple one. How do you guys calculate, give me the formula that you would use to calculate milliwatt to watt. And that'll be our final trivia question for everybody tonight.
goes in line. Look how high that is. That's a Cancer.
Well, we don't know.
No, if you look it up, it's a Cancer.
Unless we don't know. We get different readings all the time, so.
Yeah, a lot.
Sure don't. I don't know. Final question, guys. What is the formula to calculate from milliwatt to watt? If you have so many milliwatts, how would you calculate that to watts? Let's use the, we use a basic number. If you got 20 milliwatts, how many watts would that be?
Celsius.
No. 65% on the way. Good. Keep going, Ron. You'll enjoy it. For sure. No doubt. Yeah. So let's use that example, guys. 20 milliwatts equals how many watts?
What are you doing? Teaching them?
Yeah, do a little trivia question here. Then I got to make a phone call to a guy in Tennessee there. I forgot to
I told you to call him.
give him a call. Oh, see, Jan got it.
Who got it?
Jan Telecast got it. Yep. Catalyst got it. There you go. Divide by 1,000. There you go. So you take 20 divided by 1,000 equals 0.02 watts. So, on that note, I'm going to let everybody go for the night because I do got to make a phone call to the guy down there in Tennessee and help him out. How you doing, Ethan? Very good. Yep, 0.02.
Maynard, you're calling me.
Who was I calling, Maynard said? I don't know. Who are you calling?
He's calling me. Maynard said you called 911.
No. Anyways, we'll catch everybody later at the next video here at the DS Radio Shop. Friday night, just wanted to play a little bit, have a little bit of fun out here, and do a little rad chew, draw the nice little crowd, and kind of go from there. So, John Hill says 20 million. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Bingo.
But we'll give you a T for trying. There you go.
A T for trying.
Yeah.
You put your black hoodie in the whites.
Nice.
Good job, Stu. I guess you wanted a brown hoodie.
That was a spray paint. Alright guys, everybody take care, and we'll see you all here in the next video of the DS Radio Shop. Hope everybody enjoyed this video for a little bit of rad chew, a little bit of demo on this 920, a few things we advertise for sale as well, and of our own personal items, and some trivia questions to go along the way, have a little bit of fun with the crowd. Had quite a few turnout here, and had a total of 83 so far, and quite a bit of people joining in as well. So we had, 19, 20 people in here enjoying the trivia for sure. Everybody have a great night, and we'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe as always, and everyone's